this off. So use your back butter trowel.
Finally, it's Fireplace Surround installation time. And so I asked for expert help from our contractor, Dwayne, who's working on our cottage renovations.
Notch trowel. On like a 45, like that. See how they stand up?
Oh, you want like little hills?
Yeah, because when you did it, you were like this. See how it's not deep?
Okay.
So you want to make sure that you're scraping the whole tile and make those grooves like that.
It can't be hard, right? It's just globbing adhesive.
Yeah, put lots on that one. That's a big one.
More?
That's fine.
So I think it might be harder than I thought.
You're getting it on yourself.
Oh, does that matter?
Yeah, because it's messy. Outside corner, right? Or is that the inside corner?
This is the inside.
Oh, it goes on the inside?
This goes here. No, I know it's harder than I thought. We're not using spacers because the tiles are handmade and we don't want them to look completely uniform, but even eyeballing has its challenges. It's a quick-set mortar, and so I have to work in sections. And I can't always work in a linear manner because of the design. There are specific breaks I have to hit on the fireplace. I can't misjudge the corners or the bottom won't fit. I need to line the tiles up from the left side to the right side. I ditched the mantle. Long story, doesn't matter. But I am painting a canvas with tiles, and everything has its place. And then it hits me. I've mismeasured, and these are textured tiles with a linear design. And how in the Sam hell am I going to fix this? I create a template and head back home to reimagine new tiles. Easy peasy. Not. Gotta line up the ski poles. And then the skis. And the tree bark. Back at the cottage, time to grout. I've chosen a pearl gray grout that's pre-mixed and ready to go. I know that I want it to look like wet asphalt that twinkles in the rain, and so I used two different color glitters, a mother of pearl and a silver. I don't want it to be girly glittery, just a pop of diamond shine when the light hits it just so at sunset. So more mother of pearl, less silver. I've purchased ceramic borders so that even my amateur ceramic tiling will have a nice finish. I did try to make my own ceramic edging, and you know what? Sometimes you just have to buy stuff. I use a ceramic wet saw to trim pieces that are too big. It also helps me fix a few little oopsies when I dropped a tile or two and broke it. I use a ceramic file of smooth edges. I did cut my finger once. Not a big cut, just a deep one. Note to self, ceramics are glass. Once my husband, the fire chief, who was often concerned I'd accidentally burn the place down with my 2,000-degree kiln, determined I didn't need a stitch, he bandaged my ouchie, and off I went. Once I get into the grouting, even with specialty tools, it's hard to get the grout between the tiles. And so I ditch the grout float and go with the single best designed tool in the history of humanoids, my fingers. And this fireplace surround tells a story of a place that has been my magic and my soul's salvation. My favorite lake outside my back door, Lake Huron, which feels like the size of an ocean, clean, alive, healing. That old apple tree with its twisted trunk that pretended to be dead for nearly 20 years, but each summer produced a few apples until one year it didn't, and it just withered away and disappeared back into the earth. The colony of white squirrels that made this patch of paradise home 15 years ago and still scamper and create wonder every time we see them. The rabbits in abundance and the infrequent but intriguing appearance of a red fox from time to time. We're on the migrating path of both the monarch butterfly and the tundra swan. The winters that are hard on the older bones of the community but create a winter wonderland for cross-country skiing. Our cowboy boots in the snow. Those have a story just between me and my husband. The memories make us laugh, and now they are a part of our home away from home. I started making ugly ceramic tiles as a way to escape the isolation of the pandemic in 2020. It is now 2022, and as I step back and admire my work, perfect in its imperfections, I wonder if when I join that apple tree and return to the earth, if many, many, many decades from now, this fireplace will still be here, and the people who now own it will warm themselves around it and enjoy it and wonder what everything means and not care because they love it too. And now, on to the next ugly ceramics project. I wonder where my mind will wander next.